Ladies and gentlemen, Matthews here from the Forex Traders. I hope you're doing great. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how to never take a loss trading Forex. So watch the rest of the video to actually find out what I'm talking about. I know it can sound a little bit ironic, but listen to what I'm talking about right now. So ultimately, you have to understand that as a Forex trader, you and I have no control over what's going to happen, right? The only thing that we have control over is the process. So whether the trade wins or loses, it's not actually within your control, right? You might be able to agree with me on that one, right? There is no way for us to know in advance what's going to happen on that particular trade. If we knew exactly what was going to happen on those particular trades, we wouldn't be taking some of those particular trades. All right. So this trade right here was taken in the morning today. This was Euro USD right here. So you can see that right now the market has been trending to the upside and looked really nice, right? So the overall direction of this particular trade is to the upside. Therefore, it's only wise for us to look for buying opportunities, right? So if you come to the if you go to the 30 minutes time frame right here, you're going to realize that we had a very nice drop based rally. We had a drop based rally right here, and then we saw the market also leaving behind equal lows right here. We saw the market giving us equal lows right here, and then look at this right here. The market actually came to our level right here and gave us a nice bullish pin bar right here, and the market pushed the upside a little bit, and then guess what happened? The market tanked to the downside and we were taken out. This was shared in our private community right here as a signal, and unfortunately this trade didn't work out. It went against us, and we took a loss on this one and on other particular trades that we actually took, right? So how can you take a loss, right, when the setup made all your criteria? Look at this. If you turn on the Asian range right here, it actually took out the Asian low of this particular trade, which we always wait for, and the market did basically everything that we look for. But despite all that, the market still failed. So what am I trying to communicate to you guys? You and I have no control over outcome, and therefore we cannot judge ourselves either being right or wrong because we have no control over that. The only way to win is to make sure that you are following your strategy. That's the only factor that you're supposed to actually consider. Have you followed your strategy to the T? If you have, well, you've won because you have no control over outcome. That's the perspective that you're supposed to have as a Forex trader, because you have no control over outcome. And despite whatever you can do as a trader, as an analyst or whatever, you can never know what's going to happen next on a trade by trade basis. So it's all about having a series of trade mindset where you look at a larger sample size and like judging yourself after taking 3-4 losses, which is very normal in trading, right? You have to judge yourself after taking a number of losses, and Mark Douglas suggests between 20 to 25 trades, and that's the only way for you to actually judge yourself, because in the short term, in the short period of time, there's so much uncertainty and you can't know what's going to happen. You can only judge yourself after taking a series of trades. For example, this trade right here was a 1 to 15 risk to reward ratio. How many trades like this do you need for it to be profitable? If one trade like this goes into profit and hits TP, guess what? You are 15% in profit. So why bother about taking 3-4 losses in a row? Because you can recover all that by just taking one particular trade. Because the market works in terms of probability, we have no idea what's going to happen in the market. Unfortunately, most of you guys come to the market expecting that you are going to win all the trades. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but that's not how it works. You will never know on a trade by trade basis what's going to happen. Therefore, what are you supposed to focus on? Focus on having a trading plan, of course. Make sure you have a trading plan that you actually follow into the T. Apart from that, have the right mindset, have a series of trade mindset, have a probabilistic mindset where you focus on a series of trades rather than trying to live or die on the outcome of one particular trade or two or even three, four trades. Those trades should not be able to actually define you. Your job is to execute your strategy flawlessly. If you execute your strategy flawlessly and that system has been proven to be profitable over time, well, you are doing the right thing despite that trade being a loss. What you're supposed to do is to continue to do just that, because you have the confidence that if you continue to do that, you are going to be profitable. There's no need for you to deviate from your strategy because you've had a string of losses. It's absolutely unacceptable, and that's what keeps the 95% in the 95%, because they always change strategies after taking few losses in a row. They always try to think that maybe there's a holy grail out there, maybe there's a strategy out there that does not actually encounter losses. Unfortunately, that's a dream. It's a dream. I'm sure you've actually realized that by now, because if it was true, guess what? The 95% of losing traders out there will be winning, because everyone must be winning because they have a 90% strategy, right? But that's not the case. So this is the reality right here. You can only win by following your strategy. Follow your age. Make sure you wait for all the confluences and take that particular trade. Guess what? If this setup right here appeared tomorrow, I would be willing to take this particular trade again. Why? Because I know that that's where my age lies. And my age lies in me taking a larger sample size and judging myself on a larger sample size, not looking on a trade by trade basis. Because I understand that on a trade by trade basis, anything can happen. Just like Mark Douglas puts it, you have to have a series of trade mindset, and you are supposed to focus on taking a larger sample size while respecting your risk management and having a long-term mindset. That's what's going to differentiate you from the rest of the 95% that are consistently losing money and consistently changing strategies. All right, so I really hope you found some value in this video. If you have, make sure you subscribe, like the video, comment in the comment section, share this with your friends so that they can more valuable lessons. And guess what? We have a ton of videos just like this. You guys, I hope you found value. Until next time, goodbye.